Good evening and welcome to our post-game women's basketball press conference. We will start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Amy Wright, and we'll open it up to questions for Coach along with Savannah Tucker.
Give credit to Cal Poly. I thought they had a really good game plan in terms of defense. They switched it up from their man, which they showed a kind of a 1-3-1, which they hadn't played. We hadn't seen on film. So I think it was good to kind of get us out of our flow. Give credit to them. They had two kids score above their average in Ackerman and Shaw, so they did a good job. But I think it comes down to, again, the self-inflicted wounds that we're doing to ourselves, be it with the turnovers, the missed layups. I mean, we emphasize points in the paint every game. And I don't think necessarily they're coming from, a post player that's being dominant. I think they're coming from our mistakes. So, give credit to them. They executed when they need to. They executed out of timeouts, and that's something that we need to get better at and have a little pride in, and taking care of the ball and hitting layups.
Questions?
Yeah, Coach, I know it's tough. You came in here and we're excited about the offense and what you guys are going to be able to do. I know a night like this, I can see it in you guys. I can see it on the court. I know it's frustrating, 25 turnovers and everything else you just talked about. What do you take away from it? What do you guys between now and Saturday try and tighten up and figure out, I guess, in the next couple of days?
Yeah, I mean, I think not everybody's going to play the same defense. The Big West has a wide variety of opponents that play different styles. So it's going to be finding what works within our offense to, really expose some defenses. So there's a ton of options within our offense. But the positives you take away, you take away some people that, you saw improvement on, some people that maybe performed well, so you take that into account. You also take into account how those individuals can get better that are getting significant minutes. Is it the reps on shooting? Is it free throws? Is it being able to handle the ball in traffic? Is it the pace that quite frankly we didn't really play with until we're under distress, and we can't wait. At that point, it's difficult to beat experienced teams that grab a lead.
Right.
It's hard to come back with experienced teams. So that's something we gotta really take pride in. And I still believe in it. I think the pace works when we play it, when we're spaced, and when we have 5 players on the court that are committed to playing that way.
Savannah, same thing for you. Just kind of, how do you guys hit reset on this and try and refocus for I guess less than 48 hours from now? What do you do? Do you go home? You have a song you listen to, a movie you put on or something? How do you kind of turn the page and move on?
I usually go home and I rewatch the game. I think I see where I can get better. I think I do need to be a better leader on the court. I could see myself getting frustrated sometimes, and I know I can do a better job calming down my teammates also. Just looking at some stuff that I can help with the team and just better myself within leadership roles, finishing, just my decision making. So I think being able to turn that around, I think that's important. It's okay to feel that loss a bit and feel those mistakes and know what you can do better, and then just reset the next day.
Both Coach and Savannah, this second game in a row where you've been held to 5 points in the second quarter. Can you talk a little bit about what that might do to hinder your team in terms of their mentality, and then what happens in the in halftime that kind of starts to turn that around?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, for me, I look at the shots. What were the shots like? Were they good shots, or were they poor shots, contested shots? Of those 10, I believe 4 were open layups, and that's 8 points right there. Then you add, obviously, we were getting to the free throw line, so we were attacking. We were going with the game plan. So you look at that, and you got your 13 points in that quarter, which is a major shift in the game. So I do think it's continuing to focus finish. Something that we try and do every day is work on contested layups, work on being able to finish. Every single person is not negated to just one spot on the court. So I think halftime, this team does have a sense of urgency. But like I said, against good teams, you can't get down and because they're going to roll with that lead. You know, you got to be able to make them feel you. And I think we do have a good sense of urgency. Is just collectively learning how to win.
All good for me. Thank you.
We will go ahead and let you guys go. I know it's been a long night.
All right. Thanks, Lindy.
Guys.
Thank you.